Hi everyone. Hi Zoe. Ni hao. 안녕. It's good to talk to her in different languages, even when she's a baby. If you think she doesn't understand, she's actually absorbing everything. Her brain is developing, about 90% of it develops in the first 3 years of life. So it's really important. Today, I'm going to show you some basics on how to change nappy. Firstly, Alright, so the Australian Midwife Association actually supports these two products. So I'm just going to show you the Huggies Unscented Wipes. Okay, unscented is important. And also Huggies brand nappies. We just buy them in bulk, but you can actually buy this box here and then buy refills. So what I'm going to show you today is how to change her nappy. Obviously not showing you everything, but I'm just showing you some things that I did learn from midwives and also from my experience as a child kindergarten educator. So first, what we're going to do, take it off. Now just, yeah. Anyway, okay. So we'll check if she did a pee or a poo. And looks like she did a poo. Oh, that's disgusting, so don't film too much. Now, with a poo, what we got to make sure is we don't let the poo go into the vagina. So what that means, what I do is just clean her bottom first, separate to the vagina. Now I'm obviously not going to show you this, but you can watch her as she enjoys the cold sensation. If your baby really hates baby wipes, you can actually dunk them in warm water and it makes it a lot more pleasant for them, but she seems to be okay. Now, if you see any dots or rash like things, it's usually a nappy rash. It's caused by urine or pee staying in the nappy for too long. We generally try to change her nappy every time she feeds. Now, one thing is when I'm wiping, I actually wipe a big area, okay? Because sometimes the urine will end up on the thigh and it can also cause irritation. So make sure wipe the poo first, and then afterwards wipe the vagina in a downward motion. You wipe it upwards, you might get the poo in the vagina and cause infection. Now, I'm just still going to put this nappy on. Excuse me for a moment. So what happens when you see a rash? So the main thing obviously is you've got to change the nappy a bit more frequently, but there are some products that midwives recommend that will actually help prevent rashes by absorbing some of the water. That's what I believe anyway. So as you can see, I've made this not too tight, but if it's loose, then it actually can move around and cause chafing. So you got to make it a little bit tight. Also, make sure the back is pulled up nice and high. And these things here, make sure they're pointing outwards. Don't know if you can see, but these little things here, most brands of nappies will have them. So they point outwards to prevent any spillage. Okay, now we'll just check this line here as well. This is the Huggies brand. There's also the Coles brand and the Woolworths brand nappies, which have a line. It's usually yellow, and when it turns blue, it means that there is urine there. So it's actually, you can check that she's peed in her nappy without actually having to look or feel. So just gonna finish up now. That's basically just some tips. So Huggies is recommended by the Midwives Association of Australia. And if you do get rashes and you want some something to put on, what I suggest, and I might show you this in another video, is this is the brand that is recommended. It's called Sudocream. The main ingredient is zinc oxide. Basically, there is powders too, like you see this Q-Rash baby, the powder, which also has zinc oxide. What we heard from the midwife is that the powder is not recommended because it can go into the vagina and cause irritation. So cream, the Sudocream is quite useful. Just sort of put a thin layer over where the rash is, and then put the nappy over it. She or he will feel some discomfort, of course, because it's a rash and it's gonna hurt. So again, Sudocream, okay. And for moisturizing, there is another product as well called QV Baby. Now this is not necessary, but if your baby has dry skin or, you know, like flaky skin, probably best to check with the doctor first, but that's also another recommended brand for moisturizing. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now, keep all the dirty stuff that I just used, so the wipes and the nappy, in a sanitary bag. Okay, so just make sure, because it is quite dirty and can harvest a lot of bacteria. So we're just going to tie that, and then it's recommended as well to put them in a separate bin. So you can see I put it in a bag, but actually it's better if we buy, we're eventually going to buy one of those bins with the lid. Probably a better idea to keep this nappy waste away from your regular waste, because it is quite dirty. But other than that, yeah, let me know your ideas, guys. And oh, this thing here is a nappy changing station. We got it from Kmart. You have to buy the cover separately as well, but it's a handy little tool. It's made of foam or something. And then here are just like nappy changing pads, which you can throw away and use when they get dirty. Just get another one. So I think they come in packs of 15. So yeah, and then another product, if you are pumping, we do recommend Spectra. It was recommended by a lot of people actually. So the main two brands are Medela and Spectra for the breast pump. Now Spectra has gotten a lot of good reviews online. This is the double pump we bought. And the reason is that its suction is stronger, the cup is a bit wider, and it's actually very light, according to Annie. So you can actually carry it around with you, and overall, yeah, it's much. We haven't actually tried the Medela one, because we've only hired the hospital grade one, which is super heavy. But even the doctors, midwives, they all recommend Spectra. So just another recommendation. Hope you guys enjoyed, and please do your own research and ask a professional before you do anything with our advice. Obviously, we are just getting information from midwives and our own research. So, bye, Zoe. Bye.